Baba Friday night, so KOFI TV. Me didn't want to say they ever sweet, sexy, delicious, tasty. So my catch on the me dough. Abba, papa be. Baby, shame ya now, but more than a guy no. It's a who come in who didn't know, Maraso, may a guy. And the feed I asked the acts from yes, and come over for your son, yet a baba shadow. The BI make sure that as I had the best shadow, it was she be a film. Move to wa buffy, my dear, we are Tana, why ye know why he say what at a doctor for some being for no, or there will soon be a home by 21 times. It's ye more ye, nurture, no the border la pro, none of one wild be, nurture the baby la, why fine. It's in the one when you remember the end of discussions, you know. Woman nature, when they be in a woman one nature, power, show you the afternoon for papa. Besian dove besi harmon the banana will chew nima. Ye balai valen or chin makeup or chin a brush or the paint or tear down. Where true name bread the name why cray the KOFI TV. Maybe Aquaba. Me that's sister. The true win. Send the manka. And you can't lose the chisel me. Maka. Oh, that be Aquaba. Me that's Masu Mafi one papa. Why though? Me that's what's why if your papa me pay way you the coming to Mokofia. Masha Mohan confia. Who don't you make color no call? Let me from the Nefertiti Nitsin or the Ria. No, a year to call pawn shopper. Beneska, you been your dream, you point show near Bacon. Ransford, yeah, Alcaba. Ransford, my film, massage actually.
Massage is yes, pick up.
Mother may mean me
one book appointment.
Mother may mean me on what they feel on what they can.
Maybe honestly, maybe on pa.
Emi papa. And then come here to Baba she said no. Or your libido. Ransford, what can libido or your abete? Ya the bro for kasa to do, but she moved him.
Libido, yeah, sexual desire.
Okay.
The interest and the urge to have sex. Yeah, say obenya atinka bi a ebe Kenya or Mawakope or Hunkafo Edino, and I know.
Okay, so that is libido.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mavis.
Yes, dear.
To I also know what is libido.
Oh, no, I can. But me jibu baka ho.
For become.
Bronika de bibi desire. Or today me amowa he. Ne me have desire anye de. Da chi bi ode mi sidan. Da chi bi ode motoka. Ano chinampo me pede mo kono mo koto dam camera ya osimenyini. Oba ne dama you desire to want that thing. What are you nyina na wo bre na what eti ya refa mi nyina anye de emi ana emi kwesi dam besi o da me di na chika fom nti me hwehwe na me nyina edi ehun de oye sexual desire say ebia Ransford na mo kon do na me desire anye de I will get Ransford na me nyina ye ma me pede me nyina ye no nti abre bia mo Ransford pe na my wet because me twon minya na meye but ebia emi ne me desire but onye Ransford ni desire because Ransford the now gene ye ne de onye emi me automatic beka fom that emi de muhu na mo kondon onye emi desire inti oye nyema ebien oye nyimpa ebien wa ade it can either happen there Ransford to huma ono so nyanka me wish na me desire anye de anka minya me ya mosma na nyimiti mosma na nuti ebia metafre na no ebia metafre
odi mitripa
Nti de bia wo be wo nyanka wo bezi wo
possible
Mavis mo hwe Ransford na yi na ba say ya obotuma ma wo da
e bi se masemo o na mi yi wa no
na o can be bese me can be so
okay
o say kwan bia so bese o di nipa ne kafo de chikafo desire with impulse. Sure. Impulse no dey e ba anya kra.
Nka me baby said that what influences us to have that sexual desire?
Yes, we are all sexual beings.
Okay.
I mean, a dear tine na wa.
Okay.
Ni mo bia ye ndi na wo. So what I say.
Oh. It didn't na ye nyina. Yeah, now we put you all.
Mama ye nyina ye ba alive.
Dam no matter.
Me papa e ya we ka na wa.
Matter.
In the dear tine wa. Until we are sexual beings, and we have hormones that awakens our pulses and all that. Until hormones, you know, I am sexually active because said the whole of year my bona to go actually. And na submit me approaching on was a national openness wa na say bia me desire no and now me fantasy around here no abe sometimes it's fueled by fantasy.
Okay.
And fantasy no so when me and show so na akoye impulse. So what the mechanism impulse no dey na say me hunu na me ni din komo no e bia na wan twa ma me so kwan bia so be pese me dey ti beka for mti no bibisa say okay mention whatever it is that would as it were make me to have you no 5,000 maybe sebio na ni nda say bia me checkbook assign 5,000 the amount.
Sure.
Now me me checkbook ma assign 6,000 price.
What's me visa ka sure me 5,000 wa kana
so me nyamaji.
What's wa ka sure no 5,000 na kana kuma.
Na me desire na me impulse.
No or the crook and what's
assign 6,000 crown man.
Na top na.
Enti me di wi a na bia me kodwo ho a na bia me du me ho so na impulse na mama me di me desire chi akoye de fata. It's impulse can lead you to fulfill a desire, but it's not always the case. Impulse remember desire maybe a pair. So what I say, a be intimate show more desire so na akoye some of famine no money abayo bi akoda na akoye a friend saying embrace bibi na abet show matu near there. It is desire no any nyansan so and nam na ya akoye a obia ya worry there. A duty and a responsibility for us to have sex. And occasionally, we will make sure say you be there and want to also say be bring a certain bond.
Yeah.
Because I mean the wa obefe say me fawich. And I mean the ukra me saw yare o e kwan bi so bra won yare. But then the more sex I give and the more orgasm I create in your well-being na abibia na weni mate na why happy na baby the obi baby so na kwaso in babebre na in marriages they are not sexually compatible with their husbands. Initially they were enjoying sex, but then our could do so be a die no any desire at here abafom. Sometimes desire intimacy from
sometimes me ban the courses no near the any na so as time goes on
timana sabio or mu desire abafom no mo emblem o nkunu bebre. Sometimes a woman is supposed to work on herself. Massage to me any when na anti mo bra na me problem na
ye be ba hono ye be can courses no na ya share how to correct those issues in
okay.
Mavis mbesiafo na mbenyinfo ehwa ho na ne a sexual libido no or very high on the sex drive or very high
oba ni mbesiafo na mbenyinfo aba metu maka de ye mbesiafo no to de yetum hye ye ho do benyine de se ne ho ye ne do wo de or have nice time obi o ati de runs for the two opedo ya be hu da ati ne betum e begina ho ma prepare oti na ho impo be hu de runs for that you're ready. But are you getting it? Like Papa Crab who runs for that you're ready to do it. But let me who but to my fall. Me trim but to my yep most more door ye beer. But nobody will know. Until then, me boy man my catch or I'm wet. I'm feeling for you. I wanna have you. You can never know. But runs for the thing I up ma up do to say see am poa. Me so no 1 or 2. Ne benyin begina wo sesia nti me hunu de imbenyifo what no so chen ya edun
personally awo na wo boy do you have a high sex drive I want na wo boy one or high sex drive na maybe na extra da mo hole be
oh my goodness oh yeah na me catch on there oh yeah me yedam
that be me pedam ho
but honestly speaking
personally I have a very high sex drive
if I want you
personally
if I want you
and
I see you, I just be a woman be a two mamu condo.
Naturally, you have a higher sex drive than,
especially when you have all the qualities that I want from a man. I become wet, I become too cool whenever I set my eyes on you. I feel for you, I want you to have me. Until Obandama I there my dream come because I go crazy about you. Yeah. To the extent there. You want it and worry do not worry about see how the feeling is. No, man, I crazy. I'll show you a point. Then you be on the crowd. I catch your answer. And not crowd will be fine. Crowd said your way and what your name.
Personally, I'm not always with a man.
Me too.
Say if I have that very high sexual drive, you know, when it is that time of the month, in between, you have a high sex drive. Afterwards, it will come. Before and all that.
Sure.
In time, I yes.
By force.
It's more sure no. Now so call. Na matria ma brabodo.
But when you get it, you make sure you enjoy it to the fullest.
On the day.
That's how it's supposed to be.
On a metram what dana maka.
No, what is nice there?
Oh yeah,
and the maid na be on crowd make on share gwa yorugbara tron there obeba ne e be dan ho akere na wo so be mu da sexy panty through me online dem na itu abobode nchefu ebien na pa no be 33 cedis no rehwe
pa no 3 cedis na ka
mo tutu otu bum 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 ya e na man fante fo ye kwan yido a wa kwan no du
Oh, yeah, yeah,
every the double 10. Nyama gumechi.
Rest for the sir.
A sex drive. There are times in our lives, Bema they higher.
Okay, what time is that?
Yeah, or Bema be 15 towards 25 to 35. Their sex drive is like up the roof.
Denta.
And say a puberty then aging with their sexual hormones. Yeah, until they crave for sex during that time. But then because women or ladies are always cautious in not wanting to get pregnant, you know. During that time of the year, no, oba sex drive, any as bema, yen bema yen insane. Inti yetimi dia unsa, dia unsa, on to say, certain crop of issues be bema your sex drive in the sort. But oba there, just the anticipation of pregnancy, you know, bema obesha no hunsu ya anti, or be like now could do be kissing whatever would make her wet, you know, enough unpenetrated until then they wouldn't have sex. But then obani do impempensubi say be 23, 24, 25. Now she has become a woman. Now she's now licensed to fuck. Now the sex drive no idea. Issue to her. Inti obepe edie into aso. And so Bema na or no wedding home from 16 to 25 no. The way do sound now or no sana holding there.
Ransford. And what I best to differ.
No, yeah.
Ransford.
Me a branch here. And I may sure say people of about 35 years are losing their strength in bed. Bema.
Okay, well.
I understand. Maybe show you so.
Maka well because phobia near the same age.
Okay, T. Mama show you so. Obo say Manusia, Obeka say me 25 years. But 2 minutes now me want sanami.
Ransford, how old are you?
I'm 44.
Oh,
I'm sexually I try mommy be younger.
I try machine.
So what I say, me try machine so I try mommy younger most of the time. Because when you are able to circulate that.
Since you do, I feel launching.
Oh, it's
launching. Oh, that is good. That is good.
Me can't have said. It's an actually emba sex drives, you know, and too much during their 16th to about like 22 hours on the worry. But I'm worried now they have license and there is no judgment and all that. No more sex drive no a pager. But a pikia na mbema no so dey no e bafo. Na a little incompatibility behind. And then our bar no say one hwe yie na wan bisa no ekwan ya bema no beti ase a na o kase wase upedi edido wase upedi edido there be
what can then Kade say when there's a license to fuck, that is if you are married,
yes.
That is when be seen on a sex drive. Of course,
yeah.
Is it not worry? And then you know you are not licensed to fuck the thing. So you are kind of stealing it. You are still at most of my and is it not that time no mum na a drive near higher?
It has nothing to do with status.
Maybe Syria answer that same question for me, like from a personal experience.
Okay, it has nothing to do with status but age. Inti say worry. Me, I know a lot of like people who are 23, 22, who probably might be sexually active on a weekly basis and I mean twice or three times in a week on so once religion also plays a part in our life in Intino. Ladies can cohabitate with their boyfriends and they may not be sleeping with their boyfriends because Bible tier. But then if they were given the free will to express themselves sexually, like they will be fucking on a daily basis. Because sex is good and they know. And then if you are doing it with someone who makes you orgasm, why would you want to stop? Adi o da o ho ba
enti no na che say e clear say ye pese ye di mom wa bra ye nware ye no.
Oh, and then I
make me kai say time na ye tete ye ma me no mo nchen say wo kodi na ye watch obi a ye steady enti no sa no dwane o pese wo du nya ne de bia so obedi ti me ko school ka na ye dwane o school
and then I
no eliwia
ba o say e ware na ti wa
in value engine nyina nwie e penentam to quick papa ne
ware na ti wa injo when you are married or you're there na say we dey bia media nti I mean dey nti na what say me ha me ho dey amekwa baba beto
no see a perception be
ya na nkofunya baby da ma gina nkofunya aware pin wonya problem because benyini nyim dey eyi me nya forever oya medi wa abo anu mpo na me ba she still mine she wait for me only baby akọ into baba na wa me
wonu mpo na medi ni ye menya license na
but say nyim dey dam na ote
meja me tracket na baby
license na me kind I guess marriage certificate say when you age to a certain extent when you age to a certain extent you are not privy to certain rules of engagement
and all that.
Oh, what did 23 22 then on say that oh but didn't want to
no ko edwuma boruko school abompa na wa fa wa fa mfichi na wa da mo no
just go and then be yourself and come home. So what they make us say dia obedada wo no wa hakodi nti o kan okra o wandada wo obakodi
nti kan okra naked wo me as a woman abanya madam na oma etun na eluse wo sexual drive minim there naturally yen besiafo ho no you can study yourself like as people you can study yourself ebunda oye meet the maid bania BB day to me another me a day BB day to me to what are some of our as a personal experience abanya madam na sha oma oye lose wo sexual drive that's your libido
me personally momedze oya na me pe BB me pe BB me problem ya adekrope there bia ma ye wo boni bi na nka nkyerem ne time a me pe de me have a woman that is the time I pe de madam asem no do na eka ono de ya me den a dam feeling na me nyam obeyo obe vanish on baby
libido killer
Inti nka ememe dzenenye de sempo ma ayem nka o that time na me need one just give it to me the way I want it. Then after everything you talk to me, you tell me, "May you did this, you did that, I didn't like it." But instant na my yard na me pede me do na menya jimi de nyije bia ba ma ka de baby ene de ebedi ene de me ba bedi ene de me you say oh ja wasem ho na no say no it kill me spirit no ebua e ya me den me hu poromfo and you will see it. Set me a white when you put your hand there you know I'm wet.
Yeah, you feel it.
And when I'm not wet you see it. It's not like me show off and I make sure there mean do but you feel it there. The woman is not. Say if force mumpo na ituma kamo to her na make can ceiling mpomo krana still you won't enjoy me. Beba I will not come and I won't feel anything. I won't even feel like touching you. That is me. I da mama nkatenkwa ma mate. Ahaw. Me penkatenkwa pa nanso me din nkatenkwa pi ya menya pimples wo menyim. Nti oba na dam pe oma
the minute can nkatenkwa no tedo otu no ho amba benya pimples.
Menya pimples me feel there obema maye uncomfortable. Obema maye basa.
You know one baby benya pimples.
Aba onye pimples so it me dey cancer match now. Oh how they would remember amba me dey cancer match now there. Nyame today is a da me pe ade obetu mama ma lusa orange me dewo ade bia opebia de kame we ya pa uti we se unim se wo se utimi enya me wo mechi
na se
amfa ma me
o me de opebia mama
Mansford wo de e bia Ransford pede offer mu wo mechi opede me ma ne doggy na Ransford that force ma for several occasions me ma Ransford doggy da oh yeah, they you know, fed up with me. Emma one day I should go to me feeling no about a dear corner who you are on person over my medida. Are you getting it? It's if said yeah, and Emma when him say Odofum Penny, I don't think so was say yet. When him say Mimi Mavis, my own bonnet can now one kind of quite papa so who did me a me to me ma any point say what catch me. Train not per right time, not catch me say May you didn't do well. May you didn't do well. Next time, don't do this. Don't do that again. It's in a what's your pillow talking. It's in Cabana me one. Why don't you tell me when we were on the bed na yendi one? Why didn't you tell me that time you did this, that time you did that? And you wait until when I needed you most. That is when you start telling me all I did wrong. To just stop my feelings and my appetite.
Kill the mood.
I mean, it's not fair. Is that good?
Ransford, medical crabby baka mavis na so no na me dey be so question.
Okay.
Menyim there within besia for no something like too much contraceptives.
Yeah.
FNPD and naturally no it kills your sexual libido. Within benyim for no so abanya madam like what are the normal things you do every day it can possibly kill your sexual libido?
Okay, from experience, the killing me libido, semi-lucibet. From experience, I was say,
That's for that. Hey, listen,
yeah, my can't say true. Send me from experience. And betting has come to stay. So what did they make us? Now, almost me and a majority of us men who are not addicted, but who are not addicted, but sports enthusiasts. So we did that. We became crazy. We be also na Uncle Banisa na bookmakers. Manipulate game na Uncle said the opener. Yapa. And no, Oba Ben. Oh.
No, but it's true. What he's saying is true.
Because they always say alcohol will reduce your sex drive.
Okay.
But alcohol increases the desire, but reduces the performance. But alcohol ain't me reducing your performance. Just imagine. It increases desire. Now you perform well. And to me, alcohol is not a depressant for me. For you. So what did they make us? And over reliance on over the counter drugs. Yaribia benum obe yaribia na akọ pharmacy. Yaribia obe yaribia na akọ pharmacy no. As I say mo hwe na mo try pe alternatives way of getting well. Exercises wo obe ko gym. Obe dwane obe nante na what in free. Say o gym now o nante now exercise. We burn a lot of calories naturally, no, a boost libido. So now the effect cry say when we hear echo walk album, and now when we hear echo the same gym, or no oh yeah weightlifting, or no yeah cardio, na eja or slimming because in band person mutoni or bodies they don't really want to, but muscles like us really
you
want
the guys.
And when you do things together, you increase libidos. So what the mechanism? And whatever it is that science might have listed, does not necessarily work for everybody. Me alcohol, me timi ko shegalo. Hey, me timi ko market. Na ya shami endro. Na ma ban ma ko to appetite. Na me dey abe go. Na ma no me kakran sa ko pem say. Well, and the alcohol has never been a libido killer for me. Me, intelligence, how to communicate nicely, sexually, tactfully, maybe can turn me on easily. The smell of a woman, even her smile. Just say, no man getting TV.
It's not maybe it's a smile way. Only
yeah, no one say a killing me.
Nah, enjoy your the maybe business in the body and show me in a chair there.
Wait,
run baby. What are you fapping man?
Wait.
What I hell feel wow.
Oh, you ever feel you watch it? Next week,
That's baby.
You remember people in their homes I enjoy
Ransford, Ken Amez also mpocho mefa comments kakra. Ken Amez also too much of alcoholic drinks, taking drugs of hypertension and other stronger medications kill sexual libido.
Okay. Let me answer.
Mpocho merba. Axel, I hope I've pronounced the name right. Also, if you like dating ladies that you spend less on, I mean, if your lady is not good looking, it can kill your libido. Take care of your lady and eat healthy. Wow. Pros Blay, also, bet kills libido, I swear. Nana Chamensa, also, Sister Mavis. Sister Mavis talks bold, pa. I like the way she talks.
Thank you.
Pros Blay, now she also bet spoil libido 100%. Bossman, Domfe, Elijah, also, drugs kill libido.
Sure.
Okay. Sarah Entry, Sister Mavis, you have said it all. I'm my Missa. Hi, Mr. Ransford, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Axel, say anger and smelling mouth makes the feeling go off.
Bad breath.
It's
bad breath.
Let me before I bought you, I don't know. Yes, I said no. Me refer mama acknowledgement to my sponsors, Ethiopian Airlines, and KTA Mobile. No way, she and I said ma Jumedi or recording. But the one I said papa. Ransford, I
want to answer.
You wanted to answer the guy,
the gentleman who said
alcohol,
too much of it. In all essence, why would you even want to take too much of alcohol? For what? Your body is a system in itself, and this system helps you to live longer.
Sure.
So you're about 11 to 12 systems. And he said, are you drinking it for your cardiovascular or immune system or endocrine system or respiratory system, and now or digestive? For what purposes? So what did they make it? And the Bible say everything in moderation.
In moderation.
Say yeah, smaller and bigger intestines, and so that bowel syndromes. take something little so that enti one omuno nsa to show off no nkofo bi no nsa to show off
black label to amenu
embo brand bi adin yes enti omo nsa to show off no omo nja sade no wo mbo bi ya na wo de aboa onua so since oba koton nsa na o pese o gba obi ehun se o table so
personally no I don't know how
because me
because I'm a mama son. I don't want you to touch me.
Yeah.
I just want to lie down and sleep.
Okay. So
don't touch me. Don't come close to
me. Half a liter is even enough. And even though the body needs a lot of water, no, it should send a bit in. So why would you replace the fluids your body need with alcohol?
With alcohol.
Well, and yet the very best. Anna, there are conditions, of course, that would warrant us to go to the pharmacies and get our drugs. I pity people who age because they can't do much like us who would like to walk and run. But then there is no excuse because I know about 70-year people, 65, that they are on the street on a normal basis. Nyamia bridge across Medina all the way to Adenta. Was there a near more demonstration? Meaning man be a okobasa. It's any na me sure some libido high. Into exercise. We are too comfortable with the little we have. And then we make a health becomes a problem and we go to see the pharmacies for drugs and at the end of the day, in as much as we are trying to cure, no, we are also deteriorating a certain sex drive. Into alcohol, enyema body na eno. A pharmaceuticals no. Obienu say or side effects. So why don't you embrace massages so that your blood flow will be constant? Because blood need libido na erections. So what they make us. Into adapt to new ways of living, and then live to the fullest. Don't go and take drugs. Depression. Why would you even cause depression on yourself? If you don't have a solution to your problems, why would you mentally think about it so much? With
depression, I wouldn't want us to go there now because there are so many factors that leads a person into depression. Or just because
loneliness, there
are a lot of factors that causes that.
Okay, obi wo kra onya koti papa endi man ho san kra oko into depression.
I see.
Yeah, a lot of women who are sexually deprived of very good sex and are in orgasmia, they are mostly stressed and depressed.
I see.
Women no got Mercedes Benz so they obey your kind so because about you need to macra
maybe
the timana to
Ransford kada when people don't get enough sex and all that no bemitrim. Does what can then in the mumbo fabo monomiti should tilapia na more a jacobi was sending to a friend tilapia to brofaba man
obandama beka brofo
one man you be brofaba man or do mo fancy mixed with brofo na chada walanda papa maybe masturbation to cause a loss of sex driver.
Too much of masturbation man be new for no yet. But you be saying so then say the normal. Say everywhere rebound ko tell you be any one.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Normal in which way?
Aba say benin na jan ntin wo ho veins bi wo ho. Nti the more no oro pool no oro corner oro ban. Say obey week ono no obe nam do be week. Na owo wodem no ko pool wo he.
Transport. Veins in here, Chima.
Oh, no veins, womb. But you see, no. Oh, but no. Today was my plans for. What day?
My fat dildo number.
Today was my banquet.
Today was my about it. Madame de Mensa Shawa. Me pada mo room I am me ni. Men fan to. Yeah, bien.
Mavis.
I miss it. Today most my head and such my room. Damn sign na me mensa wom na you know at massive
ment was in yes matter for 420 Mavis that ma didn't
baby masturbation na me kire say e mema na enyema wo so be any too much
but besia do yemo that's the reason why also besia do
yeah to do you good because
which way
also that you know you want to make yourself happy.
Yeah. It's all good in which that's Benino so because he wants to make himself happy.
Oh, but would say
good in which way?
Pedo ye be. Every moment de metina he mukunu wo UK. Onye menchen wa or US, onye menchen wa or work takrade on bem. Na me hwe de takrade po de se mutu ma kwa aba. But UK de muntu mun komba sesia. Na so say me yenye no wa from na video call no retwetwe na me so me de wo. Na yare ya. It is okay, but obi wa ono ne o sheda kofa seminar na de nku na wa show bi ni picture keke na na nkasa orihwe tuna wosu tuna na na nkasa odina dim no retwe on na me che de damane de oya onye mamu benyinfo de mo be ya na daman that emi besie ye de emi me fam ko wom na mi nko tintu mi ntin bia wo sister.
I think so.
But then Merpo asma Mavis rekano Mavis say et once she shawa sa kwa na etwaba no of course trader
there be function
of course trade in a sense there afa no insano pen e kan oyo dawa say wo benyin no you won't have the sexual drive for the man.
No obandam da na senka do do cry
you would have
ibenya feelings aba insa mbada na obeye na no no nti ebeka de benyin da ho pa de this is it. No, I don't like this. Is it?
So lesbians were preferring senator.
No. So what? You know, so what? Being
no, being lesbian,
oh, but sis, me metu me mensa massage watch ma
fast.
But I'm not a lesbian.
Fast.
Yes.
Oh, try.
Me yada.
No. Me papa me so me nyempo da. Me say me kire say.
Me yada because I don't want to can say ho for me peda kwati room. I will send you kwati.
Me nyema mo.
Oh, that's for day.
Why ready?
That's for the jawa.
That be ready.
We should come be me pa o.
Look at that for two ni nyina. That's for the tire.
But that's what I say you.
Me tire pa manyanka me
Rest for that say ya.
Me say me juma.
Mo no
obi ba out me massage on
pleasure giving. Say me a pleasure therapist.
Nkofu tua wo ka there.
Just nkofu tua.
Na so you wear juma so you can
mama me nti come anu ntu.
Me say me a pleasure therapist. I dey who here pleasure be.
The rest for the mental. So you juma
me say me juma me nka say me juma me say me a pleasure therapist. Who here pleasure?
And me here pleasure.
Who here pleasure me betina say ni akasa na me hu how. Na is a me recommend to doctor bi am ma recommend to doctor. Who call out throw a depressant in the room now no na my pleasure na no wa fan say o hwe na ndro na boa na per physical pleasure na wa ba na my physical me a physical therapist
nto no na yende
but o say I need to say in there me here there me ga wa ha
nti adwon say hye
I need there wo na o dwe sa me say me ya ma wo yo ba o so ntimi nya
I'm experience you want be any na work click wa ha
tell you say I koye massage Emi me birthday no so be yama wan yama
anko
bye
anko e we me say anko because e kwa ran for be yama
aba go try na never boom e bom penastic mo so mko anya da ma ejo da bu na me tina
massage dey bu nsem yan to so oh massage ye ni wa yi o massage ye ni ma yi na nya twom nti o na me kanina
kanina
oh there be so be some questions
man na can we nya twuminti
we don't want to accept alternate and contemporary way of healing our bodies.
That is the massage.
Oh the massage no the systematic and scientific method and manipulation of your body for the purpose of enhancing your health and well-being. Into your health, well-being, manipulation, systematic and scientific. Into a deep. Massage has been there 5,000 years BC, even before Jesus was born. And at a point in time, he had to even take the
take the feet.
Yes.
At a
point in time, Jesus had to take the disciples' feet and then wash it.
No, so wash it while massage.
Deep mountain.
So now washing of feet or massaging then?
Yo, the Ubana washing my and I'll be different.
That's what I washing for one.
So my short of words.
My short of from what you are saying, no.
From what I'm saying, I want to say.
Sexual drive, pleasure. What must make a movie?
Obi sexual drive akofomwa. You can
on the baby son. You can use massages to correct a person's sexual drive.
Exactly, it's the best. It is just the best. Touch is a sense. You are gifted with 5. When I touch you right now, you feel me. Feeling it and you atinka. Inti uni atinka na. Na se ebia hormones bi na emma wunya feeling no. I touch him.
Okay.
Into ba me yo bibia a friend reflexology. Wo nerves no na na mu no me bomodia na se bibia tia me na me manage na atwa. Now what started say unya feeling na when you the urge to want to do what you want to do. But then I'm not your husband. So obana obey massage na me ye o massage ye pa. Even cramp maybe while you mood in the course of the massage and cry you might be wet. And then you go home as it were to your husband and then kill it. I don't really like women blaming their husbands for just being 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Because it takes a woman a longer time to be in the mood.
In the mood.
Yes. So massage would help you get into the mood before you even present yourself to be fucked.
What I want to ask is, no,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Ode de bia no ye there, obi dinensa kawansa you have the urge to have sex.
No, because of the 5 senses.
Now I'm asking
all
this because
them activates the urge to have sex. Just even flattering you cry will be enough to make you wet.
No, I'm asking this
just by looking at you.
Maybe them because I try to use me as a person to understand other people as well.
A certain phenomenon.
I don't need my man to touch me before I can be in the mood.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't necessarily have to think about him and sana I will be in the mood. Naturally, I can be there. I'm probably thinking about be before for cry, and then boom, I realize I feel honey.
Yeah.
And see, there's some even beside there. A drubi na dzi wo ho monoma efa oya. There's some things I mean who there. The madi media within bare 30 minutes. Ebone mocha sha for too much. Into no, I stay away from the minyama no.
You should have more.
No.
So obi anyo obeya mo
na. There isn't a need for it. Them pepper combination as you know, it's something I used to take every month. But then musha no, medimagino koda no munum we are within be 30 minutes. Bakada akome esimodo.
Ntina chere good na be the manyama na menye.
You get it? Yeah. So then there is no need for me to take it.
It's very good, say you know yourself.
Maybe does it always have to be obi nansa kawan sana you will be in the mood ana?
You know yourself too well.
Maybe Miriam also answer from the women's point of view.
Okay, you know yourself too well. And the onus lie on everyone to know their body.
Okay.
So what did they make say? Some just because of the 5 senses, you know. It works with them just by seeing. For some, it works with them by hearing. Others by the touch. Before taste, ebia mudi chocolate abomana, say ebia mudi grapes bia abomana. Whatever that might stimulate the mind, because the mind is the first sex organ, to, as it were, activate or trigger a sex desire. That is it. Well, and yet, you can't sex driver. We put the drive there because a drive.
It's a drive, something that drives.
Exactly. And imagine, say, yeah, if you want to juxtapose that with a car, how are cars driven? You just don't get up and then move them. There is an engine that you always have to check.
Sure.
Your engine, you check your engine.
Okay.
Certain times.
About checking the engine.
Certain times, I'm in the mood. You are also in the mood. But just because you are unkept, or I'm unkept, a certain smell will kill the drive. Into my bahona me romance na fe me de me ti ko or say na me besa bia me ma canelingos na me ti pampana na
put you off.
Put me off. Let's say. Oh, we have to be we have to be very mindful of the five senses, and then use our imaginations as it were to create that desire. And if you can't respond to stimuli, which is usually touch, hearing, and all those five senses now, then you have a problem. It's not only just the medications you might be on. But only sex drive. What can I say?
Only sex drive, how?
Because well, based on their positions and they are single and they are in a relationship with the wrong partner, you know, I will be under confusion with LFE.
Is it not? Maybe so. Yeah, Dama. Maybe some maybe is them questioning or no answer where you can answer. Oh, yeah, Dama. Is it not one kasana akele driving? No.
But say man kasana two ma killing.
So is it like they don't have another one kasana wa akele driving? No.
My imagine the means that
means.
So I've killed it. Mind.
And imagine, and
but when people are in the wrong relationship, especially look at this from this scenario. Me your boyfriend, me knew what that say 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Now me ma home ba. When I'm honey and you are honey cry, you might not be in a mood to fuck. Because
that be personally, like you said that I know myself very well.
Yeah.
I know how to go like let you know that day na mo baba because you can't
aba simple na enje
na bedim na enje na nko
na won abo na mebre
na mebre
na me sunda so na
mimi that be ma chechrew
men hardly listen in ba brepa
oh no
I
don't think I don't think when it comes to sex and making a woman come, men hardly listen.
Okay.
Okay,
because I'm a therapist, you know.
But
because I'm a therapist, you know.
Men hardly listen when it comes to
when you know what to do, you don't need to be told. But then there are days and times that your wife would want something different, and then she will direct you as to what she wants at that point in time. But then as a therapist, I have people coming to me and telling me how lousy their partners are. Not because they don't have erection, but then they misuse their powers. Just because they think, say, I'm cutting so for the long haul, no. Or bet me the best 20 minutes and so no home, but because they are hitting the wrong spot. So there are a lot of women who confide in me, tell me their stories, and hope say there would have been a way that I can communicate with their husbands. But any baby answer now, or better said, no a therapist without their knowing. Well, I want to make it a point for people who are listening and watching us, you know, that if they have issues, they should confide in us. Or you should be an medical hospital because I medicated a problem. And I counselor be answer no they talk about sex.
Mavis, normally when women say mukuni lousy in bed, mukuni nyadzi, mukuni nyede, mukuni nyedia. Normally, ni nyina de bia yakado or de trend to the most American or de trend. Is it? Don't you think that sometimes most them extra no is the problem. As in most ma ebechre.
Kwaya be fada ebechre
be yin. Kwaya be fada ebechre.
Wan kasa kwa won ba no kura ntum nkyere won ade na ebechre wukun.
Ebeye de na akire. As a woman say wukun odu na wo humba. Na say church na maybe abakwando na ebotu ma church.
Every moment metu ma akire mu kun ma we di ma mo aba.
Abakwando dem how.
Me kwaya me fada me ebechre won. Me try there me ma ehun baby ma isusu a mo hotom. Na mo hutum sam. Nti se me kire odama secret na wo mo hu ni nyina de baby say the one sacral shemase na wo try say wo push ni in so much say wo de wonsa mienu timi pia say wo de kwhye mase wo mu say nipa kra timi free oba but wo try say wo de mienu ni nyina ewuram a na ye me ya nti eba ne sa me nti de that me ti pain ebi also bi na omora no nafu nti na wo di shame no etiti me yes enye me de nti me sre wo enka ebe ya eya fa wonsa ba ko di mi tweba ni magro na ma mo 1 point it is say ye benyini bi a wo so it say asem na itaada enyim de ma akere wo de dam na mepen
okay
menu fu so me kere wo de me penu fu a wo so mo mie de mi but me pema it be grow smoothly me da won che won pa no do na ma akere mo na
awareness
de me chiamo halfway a enu foi be ba be kan hu na beda do
na che de da
abum iso ma na de pe de so am tu ni na na de bom na idida agro you try to
o short tu na de bom a na wa fe
te bi o feel enu ye me o shem
most my wife hey Mavis boy so de un say me da ho say ya na oda mechi nti we na beto we so nti uye mi say no maybe see back view asama
na uye mi say na o de ye na me so bi a me de me saba kwa fa kira be so mu
now Rashford mosima maybe say can mosima be kire benyin no most of it now if so oyame na me kira me kire ni dey I will start with Mechaban. And the one son for her day. Oye day. Men can the oye me day. Oye day. Me generalizing. Oye day. As in, naturally, that is how ote.
Okay.
Then we run my matter say the tissues in the vagina, no, the muscles, no, are very soft.
Yeah.
Into no, them ne say kade bia a push in a kesa. Ebande hono it's why bruises them na makan so it is like a general education that I have given you without me telling you that you have hurt me but mama ta said that na dama obey you
but what would be the point because it's you so Apo there he will take it everywhere
no
no
matter what Mosima a channel there, the same thing, he will take it elsewhere. But for him not to think there, indirectly, there, because Obia asam no eka, ebe kansam no. But then Nipana, the receiver of the message, no, has the right to interpret the message to his own understanding.
Yeah.
But do you believe in Ayame Yaswayame?
Oh, I am a yasu. I am a
fingering be or honoma. I am a yasu. I
am a yasu. I am a day. I will them a jetted day. 3 ounces. 3 ounces.
No, so when me am call. I am a yasu. I am a day.
Oh, in the sense they be a bruises. They be a nipon on choke. Choke them. A choke will be the back. One find some men. It is neha
oh the pepper talking
because what we need you maybe sick no kobo wa
also a comfort life a comfort
na show be a comfort fancy face neha munimi na kaniti na no me akon bi na mama do kuyi me tesha mo akon na go nke show bi no ba comfort like I was saying, you know. What can painful and then it's being sweet. Over 2 ways. Sometimes when the sex is prolonged, when I'm prolonged and vigorous sex, you know, Omo etum enya bruises na the dryness na the kaka. Nti eba na nu mu hyehyɛ kaka. But then the feeling is still there. Ono no
Yeah.
Onu netum ka babe but na eme ya nso eme de.
Yimfu na mba nyina ode yesu ye kasa obi wo a adene ponkoye na na orukoye the way obefa do ko beje ho no kra onye romantic.
Onye romantic.
Ono so ten benyimfu no on. Your response na ye dem ho no. Ah, baby.
The benefit of
maybe
morning in bed.
Maybe. That could maybe jump to create.
Baby, me kasemo.
Maybe jump to create.
But it's good to have sex when you are talking.
You have to
talk. More communicate.
The benefit of morning in bed.
What can tell them what's my maybe si Ken? I can't baby oyo de baby I dey na me ya. Obo to mpo e bisa de intiminjai.
Miss Debbie. Because me say come hu ya bow. Achate na wo tai. Yeah.
Na ka
show biem na ye hwa ye me yanso ye me
baby hwe eyi maka mama no time no what na ye baby ye me yanso ye me dey
but
you Ransford you get it the way
na mama na to be my holding it tight to me skin na say me pere me na two
maybe it's no way more
me na two no sumuma me hwe n'enyim wo mpa no do me hwe n'enyim imagine the way o hwe me imagine na da mama ha especially when to me wie no por recorder na no amam no see you sweet I love you
maybe it's the secret no go no
no these are the things eyama obana in the way go crazy nti abribia na nwie na adwene nyina wowodo owodo onya owodo edin owodo eba imba impa no refre what time are you coming where are you share on would dey connect kakra bi onim do oba foforo rekofo
yeah na sakra we are special until definitely they
me say second simple on say one can na adwene there oh say be ko hwe be kunu radze obiri enjoy mad papa bi
baby enye de bia na modwen sa
me awo adima wo say atibegu
enye de bia na mba ni sa
no but seriously speaking our day you
men will always be men and sometimes
men will always be
we like the company we keep
but you know what it's good to even have obi onyore ayiwo ukunu ina hu de ukunu so important nti wara kasa su duo ma ya wadi ye
but sometimes
and say me that about way papa ye me boy na aba so refa ni bia me ginger
be me we yi
sometimes me my man and I represent men wherever I go in as much as we make you sexually happy sometimes we detect the negative energies that when we come home to our wives I am mudishia so where have you been and all those things well but if it is time out of the fact that you are enjoying sex with your husband sometimes give him a little space for him to also meet the men because a business conversation can in as much as the right time to discuss can be prolonged. People are in traffic. Oba be drew late. Me my mom say be do 8:30. Na 8:30 ko 9:30. Na edie bia waka enti afi o the maba fie no the negative energies be hia me aya na eya asefim kakra enti
na wo so ele chele nyim do da eba 8:30 na ele ba 9:30 na the mobile phone na mobile phone wo na ntum mfranka da obe meeting na check account na bia meba 9:30
ehun de
mamika be a friend ho okay we are not our wives sons.
No.
Baby, mamika intro. When you married,
oh, you're in me, me.
There'll be when we married. Let me finish. You're worried to Mpempe. Now we might have graduated from our lifestyles as to how we do our things. Now my husband say on a more regular basis, about 8, 9, no one to me come from here, and that's me for a while. It's like that. Me. My wife trusts me to the extent say, me be 10 p.m. cry. She wouldn't even call and find where I am. And it's not like she doesn't care.
No, you see, whenever
I don't know. Okay. Now be our bloggers no find your point. Whenever a wife is always anticipating, say, you should have called. You ought to have called. This and manner. My choice not to call. And then when I come home, I will explain the reason why I didn't call.
You see,
but then when you make it like a rule of engagement, if you are unable to come at a certain hour of the night, call me.
No,
I probably might
Ransford, you see, with this one, I won't speak for all ladies because I don't know how other ladies think. Makade in ebebe fie 8:30. So if Eric Cherno, it is not about like reporting yourself or something.
Not at all.
To me personally, it is not about reporting yourself or something. And then if I know my man is supposed to be home at 10 p.m. na say be about 11 number. My calling is not to find out him fanewo area then. No,
okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You get
Thank
it.
you.
It is not that. It is. It is, babe. Oh, ba. Something like that. Because person, baby, merchande baba for you to eat. Merchande baba, BB day. So I want to know. Say, matama, oh baby, I may check account. Who did that? Meba. It is very simple. So it is not like I must. You get the point. That is why I said I'm not speaking for every lady. That's why I said I'm not speaking for every lady because, like we said, no. Obi wo wa minim do baby sir. I don't know my like
if you remember, I'm a filmmaker, and most of the screenwriters, you know, these are some of the scenes we create.
The scenes they create.
And we tend to create the impression, say, every woman ought to always check on their men, and then ask verbatim, say, where have you been? Why are you coming home this late and all that? But Charlie, you say, Obi our castle. Oh no, Obi our castle. Until there could be very tangible reasons why.
I'm not speaking for every woman because that sometimes you need to give a person the benefit of the doubt. The fact that you no doesn't necessarily mean that
those benefits.
Yeah, Mohan. And now maybe it's my American no. The fact that you panacha and they be no she be ni dem. Some say be no your bottom.
But you even disrespect. For my husband to go to work at 7 o'clock, where the office 8. Na me dem mukunu bebe fie by 8 o'clock. Na about 10 o'clock na mukunu mbe na me for phone.
And then there's no call.
In boom. No, in boom. Because at the end of the day, in office,
somebody
yes, office was East Legon. Mini Morocco do East Legon. Say you mini camera na me da beto East Legon me Morocco do. So if anything at all, you should tell me. If you are a man, you won't even wait for me, Mavis, to call you and ask you, honey baby, where are you? What is happening? Are you okay? Is everything all right with you?
I won't ask you where are you. I won't ask you, are you okay? The moment you have picked the call and your voice doesn't sound like you are in trouble, it means you are okay.
Simple. No, it's simple. It's true. I'll just hang up.
It doesn't sound like you are in trouble. You are okay.
Hello.
So that's why you get the point I made. That is why I first said I'm not speaking for every lady. Because I know some people would demand
very perturbing.
But then
I may even know, maybe I may even know that you are with a woman and I still won't ask you.
Thank you. It's I won't ask you.
I'm
not telling you anything.
Anna, why is it always a problem when we are with women? It could be a business prolonged meeting.
Ransford.
We know what we can do. We are women. We know what we can do.
Okay.
So when another woman is doing something, yet I say,
in the company of others, you know.
We know what we can do.
But I'm sorry,
we know what we are capable of.
We are big babies. We are big boys. We handle our businesses. We love our wives. Sometimes, if we don't have to substantiate a point, don't ask so many questions about our coming home late.
Sometimes,
sometimes
we don't want to know.
Give me blow.
Sometimes we don't want to know.
Sometimes we won't even mind you, and you, the man, you'll be uncomfortable in the house. You can never be open.
Maybe I know someone who found out her husband was cheating. She knew for 3 years. When the man had it on phone, the wife was talking to her friend and was like, oh, na so akwa minim so wasi mesi ho me minim baby otekra na me feel no that was the day the man decided there he won't go to the girl again because that point so I say so if for 3 years my wife has knows where the lady is and everything where she works everything the ochere so okedore ke girl no bona obutu my girl no bona simple without saying anything obutu nkra we kun
which you won't know it is me
most of the time you know but then it is not necessary yes like you said men will always be
me I will be happy to even know that this is my husband or my boyfriend's girlfriend or come on
Madam for Johnny Taylor crowded the bond.
But they Yerusian, Miss Debbie KOFI TV the child say you beginning say pray now kwa bontina one kasa who said time when baby drone dia arewa Mr. Yen sign it out but me de to so Mr. now what free any say normal line you can fear free na you say oh we okay we say wo baby awo
we dey meduan no
2-3 hours
we dey ja meduan ni si wona koda me ba me wo me
na makoma so me ye because so ye wo fie sa na mo ma ya na ye dwen mo se de na e koso we ye okay ana said ye me pia wo be dwen me ho na wa kai se wo be frɛ me no the same way na won so wuni wa ran so nka hwe wa the same way na won so pia me so me feel say what say me frɛ na me checking on you na me who say bibia you okay with you
aya mu frɛ fie why na omo ni wa ni o ti aya mu frɛ fie
sala pesa okay eti aya mu frɛ fie na odo no enso
you imagine what I was saying and I said my bro when Ethiopian Airlines the KTA mobile in the baby si bayi wasa na kaje different type bobo na waso won count be able to kana ko bia bobo na check Ethiopian Airlines wo very cool rate be able ko bia so onyo buka ko du ho no masum dream Ransford sexual libido wrap up man mam final words
okay me dem face sexual libido there and kaimba na problems pa emba ebre because it takes a much longer time for them to respond to stimuli for them to be in the mood and then for them to enjoy sex until your bar now hweme na sabio in your maybe kikansi or abrabunga now it has to even do with your sex life me a massage therapist me a physical therapist I work with the body all the time and I know the body like you should know. When I have a tete discussion with you, we can find out problems that are related to you so that you can also get, for instance, therapy to, as it were, put your body in shape. Our hotel Casarere, our East Legon. My number is 0241 488 250 and massage by Ransford on Instagram. Thank you very much. Now, some may come in a man can hear Emma
maybe Mama Good. Baby's Mama Good.
Yes, darling.
Mama final words.
Aba mam pede me kan ye de desire na de be sie bia pe be anyije wo. We are see my way. Oba bia pe be bi mo ye dew. Nti ye mbesi afon otoda na se ye kọ na se baby ebe kokodunu so nye da wa na enya abota na achirechirem e chirechire nyimpa ni baby ma wo so desire na wonya manyama na hihye na ode to ho mo wa obema enyije na asomdwe na obebe fie emi abre bia ya na meka ma asem de baby enyije na asomdwe won e ho na etena wa akoma to wuyem nti se wan ka se enyim de emi me ametena he me desire de menye benyine tenten kese na adino so no yi kakra no de be hye mama ma akoma to miyem o me desire nti abre bia na I feel like going for such it's in your marriage just go in for what you want na ma exercise so onye more like training more and sanity yan limit and kakra na ye hun mum na ye ngwengwen kakra you so girlfriend and size and ye nkompo ano ye nko ye kakra enye no kwa amubedu fia wa mo nsuhwi bi na de gu hu afi edwuma bi na be kwa na akọ na enyije abefie mo banso a ma mo renfru mundi na monda edidin ose mozo ye you don't fa you can enjoy yourself to the fullest I mean the way you want it thank you meda obi biara se KOFI TV ma afim so much menim dem mo so ma afim ankasa and I love you guys so much I won't run away from you again I was busy but nyame na adom nyama obetwetwa nyimpa na akwam ni nyina ya solve them problems ni nyina ewie nti ma ba na dze na ma ba so I'm for you I love you guys so much
wa banzi no wa
ma follow on Instagram sweetest Mavis or Instagram na Facebook here Akosia Mavis oba papa Akosia Mavis you know ye me Facebook eba homa ebehum na nyama bonkomo. Thank you. I love you guys.
Yeah, me person make a chat to and say.
The first one anka simia.
The medication now, yeah, man for
okay.
Indro. We are all prone to going to the pharmacies for drugs, but pharmacy and non pharmaceuticals almost high already, and so it's reason. Into embrace the alternative and then contemporary ways of getting healed. Stress a problem pa. And over 90% of the illnesses we take to the hospitals are stress related.
Okay.
And it's a one started annual exercise. Quite a bit me massage, at the end of the day, no better to the problems about body. Because the toxins, the brain, a mouth we need crampunge. Mood basis. All of a sudden, just because certain hormones are not really working as they should work. Until I'm say them kind of one brother share or now I'm discover what massage can do. And my book from Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
I'm back guy.
I don't remember canon yet.
Also, why a book touching
my chance. They not make a number of sergeant can buy you na.
Your body mass index met me 30 minutes a week. We here 1 hour 30 minutes.
Hey, I said I KOFI TV Friday night. Missing on said ever sweet, sexy, delicious, tasty. Abba me do papa. One over come home my discussion your papa Mavis. Mavis, thank you so much. Madam Good and the why shine that traffic light award commission. Massage by Ransford, sweetie pie. Belated birthday so.
Happy birthday.
The cake no baba. It was me follow my Facebook Babs Can. That be Babs no diema. Into no follow only a personal account no diema. Into bomadina follow more Abba guy. It's a page into I'm open but Babs Can no diema. I send a friend request to cry and shall on ba oba someone na may accept into follow more Abba guy a follow more hormone man send the messages mobile matinana my reply but was a pede bise bibia men send the high ninja ho send the higher fast some chrono triado more reply am but I wanna see P then the so wash hand Ethiopian Airlines KTA mobile you don't wanna see papa nyami adman next week here's another interesting topic here to bro and have a very orgasmic Friday in the feeder bomatinara na mo hombra next channel pa share na pra atwa ye yinwom na za she reading zum konko wenyam. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Trading Agency Limited. Yajma ya pa door-to-door courier service. I different London or him Chrome and I say Europe babia or better ship on Yama de Bagana. No. Yajma ya say bio. I saw better left-hand drive vehicles. A car to create a truck timber. I person different Europe a Bagana. And I say open so by 20-foot container and 40-foot container duty. You didn't want to temper. It doesn't matter. Babia will ship container and free. So the free China. And I say Europe for now America, but we are person best piano. You bet my amount. Duty there, we are one of the best ever the whole Ghana. So per se unya ya na wote yenka obi a visit ye ewo www.anstar24.com. We are the best.
USA.
It's here.
The night you've been waiting for.
The first and biggest awards night.
The night of glitz and glamour. The night that has never happened in the Ghanaian entertainment and music industry. That night where Ghana meets America on one TV screen. The night full of excitement. Ghana Music Awards USA 2020.
Which comes off on Saturday,
10th October
2020. The carpet kicks off at 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for the main event. The venue,
Atlantic City,
New Jersey.
performing live and no paroni.
Manager person do what she come from.
Catch it.
Hey mama, hey I ever say.
Family,
I'm already dream you. Nothing I get.
Archipelago.
Majimi di industry mo miniti pain.
Eddie Kogi.
My God, I see.
Chris Soul.
When the road is tough.
And other special performances.
Now the question is, who will make history at the grand finale? Who wins the Ultimate Artist of the Year, both in Ghana and America?
This event is strictly by invitation and brought to you by the Dance Music Production in collaboration with
Gem Media, High Life Media, and 2G's Entertainment, powered by Creative House, KOFI TV.
Max Studio and Kantanka TV.
Sponsors: Attentive Care Incorporated, Happy Man Bitters, KTA Mobile, Fandosh, Rhythm Africa,
Zip Glossaries, Top Hub.
the Ghana Music Awards USA, celebrating our culture, music, and our stars.
This October shall be big.
Freedom.